Welcome to your weekly buzz, presented by Speaking Human.
Here's what's happening this week on the Buzz.
SpaceX continues to make headlines as they just announced their first private passenger who's due to travel around the moon in 2023. Yusaka Mizawa, the billionaire who shelled out a considerable sum of money to be the first, is also inviting 6 to 8 artists to join him in the experience. According to the SpaceX brand's live YouTube video announcement, this is an important step towards enabling access for everyday people who dream of traveling to space. As far as marketing buzz goes, this is just another in a long line of examples of SpaceX being a master ninja at delivering timely and fantastical updates that ignite public interest.
Here's what's happening this week on the Buzz.
If you haven't heard, Google is actively researching a replacement for the way the world navigates the web by eliminating the URL. We know what you're thinking. When we first stumbled on this article from Wired, there was a sense of disbelief, dread, and a touch of hysteria. Our collective brains seized up. How would we possibly access websites and the brands they are intrinsically linked to other than their URL? Once the Office apocalypse subsided, we tried to be more analytical and consider the implications this would have for brands across the interwebs. We started by asking a series of questions, such as, what would this new method of access mean for brands who are already established online? How would businesses secure their place on the web in the future? Would this method of access require Google as the facilitator? And most importantly, would we still be able to get to this video with relative ease? Ultimately, Google is trying to make the web an easier and safer place to surf. While we don't have the answers you deserve now, because Google isn't expected to announce its ideas on this topic until fall or next spring, we will acknowledge that Google sometimes tests the waters with their far-out ideas and then retracts them after public outcry. This could be one of those times, or this could be the beginning of the end for website URLs as we know them.
Here's what's happening this week on the Buzz.
After speeding out of the gates to become one of the hottest startups of the decade, Uber has spent the last year in the news for all the wrong reasons. Claims of harassment and discrimination from the company's employees have dominated the headlines. As Uber looks to drive change within and mend its broken down public image, the company recently undertook its second rebranding in less than 3 years. Probably the most noticeable changes of this rebranding are 1. A move from the thick all-caps version of the Uber logo to a softer, lowercase version of the moniker. And 2. A move from the pattern symbol that was the face of the Uber app to simply using the new word mark. What do you think? Will these changes help Uber put its recent troubles in the rear view and propel the brand into the future?
And that's your weekly buzz. Get more fresh buzz at speakinghuman.com/buzz.